Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So today I'll be opening 6 of these Matchbox castings, and I'm just really excited to open these castings because these are the very realistic Matchbox castings that I really like, meaning that they don't have fancy liveries at the side, but they have good front and back headlights and taillights being done. So these are really my favorite to go through. And for this video I'm focusing on the American and also the European car brands. So as you can see, I have Tesla, I have Ford, I have Volkswagen, I have Audi over here. So let me just run through the cars that I'll be opening. So for the Tesla, I have 2 of these. One of it is the Tesla Roadster and the Tesla Model X. So these are the cars that I'll be opening for Tesla. And then for Audi, I have the Audi e-tron, and I also have the Audi TT RS Coupé. So I'm very excited to open these. And then finally I have the Ford Mustang Mach-E, which doesn't really look like a Mustang, but and I also have the Volkswagen EV4 to open up as well. So without further ado, let me just proceed with the opening. I will start with the Ford Mustang 2021 Ford Mustang Mach-E. So here is the car, and first impressions, again, very positive. It doesn't look like a Mustang, but it definitely has the the Mustang logo, very nice graphically represented headlights, nice grille details being done. I really love the way Matchbox does its tempos, so no complaints at all. Very nice orange color. The tail lights as well, just very nicely done. The license plate Mustang Mach-E, pretty nicely done as well. Clear, crisp tempos all the way. And the interior, very nice sunroof that you can see through. So overall, this is just what I like, right? Very nice casting. Yeah, I really love this one. So let me just park it at the back. That is the Ford Mustang Mach-E. And then now let me just move on to the Volkswagen EV4. Again, just a clean casting. So the Volkswagen EV4, and let me just zoom in on the details now. Very nicely done. The bottom the chassis goes up to the grills. Very nice the way that it is done. And again, the tempo work is just immaculate. Just look at the headlights. Very nice. The top is actually, the whole thing is plastic, but the way that they painted the side over here to try to make it look like it's metal, I actually like the way that they did it. You can also see into the interior. It's pretty nice. The sunroof is frosted, which gives it a nice texture. The back, the tail lights are very nicely done as well. Very realistic looking. You can kind of see that the way they did the back, they painted the black over here, sort of try to merge into the bottom chassis, which is fine. I guess they went to the effort to make it look more realistic. But overall, I like the wheels as well. It's really nice. The just the way that Matchbox does these castings, I really like. And you can see the clear windows. It just looks extremely realistic and very awesome, right? yeah, I really like this one. This one is my favorite so far. Okay, so let me move on to the Teslas. So we'll start off with the Tesla Roadster. So let me just open this one up. The Tesla Roadster is a coupe. Very nice. So yeah, let me just zoom in. Now this one just looks extremely sleek, very sleek car. The front actually is very simple, right? It's really just, you know, the headlights and the logo. Not much grille details, actually no grille details at all for this one. But you know, it's at least you get the headlights. It's pretty cool. Sunroof as well, you know, nice grey interior. Yeah, the wheels are the same as, you know, the Mustang. I mean the Volkswagen, but these are nice wheels. I like these wheels. The back, the tail lights, nicely done. Just, you know, simple red tail lights. Tesla, zero emissions, very clear text. Even though, you know, it's extremely small, right? My finger is over here. It's super tiny text, but the way that it did it, right? The way that it did the text is just awesome. You know, my finger doesn't even fit into the screen, and you can see how clear the text is. So really cool Tesla Roadster over here. Yeah, awesome, very slick Tesla. So let me just park it at the side. The next Tesla is actually a chunkier one. This is the Tesla Model X. So I like the grey color, but let me just open this one up and we'll take a look at the car. So this one I really like because, you know, the sunroof is like transparent practically. I really like this kind of cars where you can see clearly into the interior. Like even some of the Hot Wheels castings, I like those where, you know, you can see into the details, and Hot Wheels likes to do those chrome interiors, and I enjoy looking at those interiors. But this one, you know, it's really detailed interior. Fantastic. Again, the tail lights are very nicely done. The zero emissions, again, super clear. I love the way that they graphically represent the tail lights. So very cool. And you know, the wheels are the same, blacked out wheels. The front, this one has slightly more details on the grills. So really awesome. I love this casting. It's really cool. So yeah, this casting is the Model X 2021 copyright date. Fantastic casting. I love this. So let me just park this at the back as well. Now the final two castings are the Audis. So I have the Audi e-tron. So EV Audi e-tron. So let me just open this one up and we will take a look at the casting. Okay, Audi e-tron. Now the way that they did it, you know, they actually have the black interior piece and the bottom is actually grey. So interesting way that they did this. Now let's look at the details, right? And again, very nice. This is very realistic. The headlights, right? The way that they did it is really realistic. The grills, you kind of get the texture as well, which is awesome. Really cool. This one you know, has more metal, right? And yeah, I mean, really nice looking at the back as well. The tail lights, you know, it's not just a chunk of red, right? You actually get a little bit of the white, and that just gives it a very nice representation, right? You can see the e-tron and you can see the quattro as well. Extremely tiny. All right, this is super tiny, you know, my finger for scale, right? But it's still super clear, and the Audi logo as well. So, you know, really cool. I love this. This is the quintessential Matchbox, and yeah, I'm loving it so far. And finally, I have the Audi TT RS Coupé in this awesome green. Now, yeah, this color is just really cool. So let's open it up and see the car. Okay, so let's just take a look and see what we have here. Look at that. This has the awesome texturing. Alright, look at the way it reflects the light and the way that it is being painted. That is cool. That is very intricate and very cool. You know, it has the Audi logo as well, and you know, just the way that they represent the headlights, you know, they're just so creative, right? Obviously modeling after the real car, so it's really fantastic, and I love this green color as well. The wheels are the 5-spoke wheels, and you know, I love the way that it looks. It's really cool. The back, again, TTRS, fantastic. The tail lights is not just red, right? It has different shades of red and orange. So really awesome casting. So overall, you know, that's the end for today's video. And honestly, like, all of these castings are amazing. Honestly, just fantastic castings, right? It is 6 the US or European car manufacturers Matchbox castings. Just awesome. You know, these are really what I like to collect, and I mean, let me know what you guys think, which one is your favorite, and I'll be coming up with more videos. The next video will be on the Matchbox castings, but the JDM models, the Japanese brands, and again, these are the very realistic Matchbox models. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one.